Well, hi everyone, it's Joe for Joe for Hire. And one thing I always remember my grandfather teaching me is that you have to have a hobby in life. It's okay to work lots, but you gotta have a hobby, and it just takes your mind off of things, it helps you to relax, and it gives you something different to think about. And obviously, as you can see here, my hobby I've had for a long time, going back to when I was a kid, is building plastic model cars. In one way, it's easier. I get my dream cars. I don't have to worry about insurance or storage or gas. And I have a lot of fun doing it. Unfortunately, I've been busy for a long time, and I've kind of gotten away from it for the last few years. Allison picked this up. What a deal for $1 at a yard sale. And I said, well, at least now I can say I have a coup to Hemi. And it's been sitting here for a while. And last Saturday night, I just said, screw it. I'm going to put it together. It was already modeled in purple. It came painted that way. I didn't do any of the trim jobs. I didn't do any of the detail work. I just used glue and put it together because I've been wanting to do it so bad. I didn't have the proper glue, so I used Gorilla Glue, and it got all over my fingers, and smudge marks on the windshield on the car. And but the fact is, I got it done. And it felt great to do it again. I really missed it, and I love doing it. And the real trick is from finding stuff from yard sales. Yes, all the parts were there, but not the instructions. So fortunately enough, I've done enough of these models. I can pretty much guess how things were supposed to go, and it worked out pretty good. But and I'm going to tie this into lawn care. Because my grandfather said, yes, you can do just that. You can just throw them all together, not paint it, just slap it together one night. Because he used to build model airplanes out of balsa wood and tissue paper. And man, that's, I just don't have the patience to do that. But, you know, that's what people did before the internet or TV for that matter. But he was really good at it. But I can show you the difference because, now this is a die-cast model, by the way. It's not plastic. It's a Ford Mustang. And, yeah. So the difference, so when I'm going to tie this into lawn care, for some lawns, yeah, you can just mow it and cut it and be gone and not do a good job. Or you can do the edging, you can do the trimming, you can blow off the sidewalks, and it looks really nice. So when you take more care of things and take your time and do a very good job, maybe you're not the fastest lawn cutter, but if you do a very thorough job and attention to detail, you know, once you're done, you're not leaving clumps of grass on the sidewalk or in the driveway. You're not blowing grass into people's flower beds. People do notice that, believe it or not. One of my lawns I picked up was because the previous person cutting the lawn kept repeatedly blowing grass clippings into her flower beds, and that was the big deciding factor why she went with me. Between my bagger system on my Z-Turn Cub Cadet and the mulching option on my Cub Cadet SC700E, and you know, she doesn't have that problems with me. Any clippings I do get in there from obviously the gas trimmer, I just take my blower through, easy 5 minutes and blow it out, and everything looks nice. So yeah, you get a little bit of insight from me, the stuff I like to do for hobbies. And like I said, I want to get back into it. I was up in Goderich on the weekend with my girlfriend Allison, and we stumbled across a really neat hobby game shop room. And I picked this up. Price of models have gone up since I was a kid, so it was a little bit more than I was anticipating. But hey, you know what? This is another car I always wanted to have. I used to work in GM dealerships. I have seen a few of these cars come in. The one customer, he needed his car repainted. They had to custom make all these decals because obviously from 1983, GM doesn't carry these decals anymore. But unlike the yard sale find, this one is complete. For those of you that are into gaming and PlayStation 3 and internet that were likely born, you know, before, you know, 2010, this is what we used to do on the farm as a kid when there was no internet. We had TV, and it's this sort of thing. You can see right here how, I'll show you the difference here. See how this came already pre-painted? This one's not. So you can use an airbrush. You can use a paintbrush. It will leave paint strokes. But you gotta make it look like that. And as you can see, there's lots of different plastic parts. I am going to take my time with this one compared to this one. I'm going to make sure everything's painted and take the details and just take my time with it. So yeah, this was done in a couple hours on a Saturday night. And yeah, not a bad job. You know, I feel bad I got the fingerprints on the windshield. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. And yeah. So guys, yeah, that's how things are today. I've done some fall aerations, some overseeding, fertilizing. I got a cleanup book today. So, and the weather's not the greatest. It was really nice yesterday. I tried to get as much done as I could. I kind of got off to a late start, but those things happen. And that's just the way things are shaping up today. So it's been a great season so far. It's been a lot better lawn cutting than last year. Last year there was a big heavy drought for almost 2 months of the summer, so I didn't cut a lot of grass. I think I trimmed more weeds than grass, but that's okay. So anyways, guys, have a great day, and like and subscribe. And if you have any comments of this video or any other Joe for Hire video, by all means, please leave your comments. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to find out and get back to you. So this is Joe for Joe for Hire, signing off.